So day to day, you try to have a general sense of order like you do at home, getting up in the morning, brushing your teeth. But every day is very, very dynamic. You don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next. Operations are coming in all the time. Sometimes they're canceled. Sometimes you quickly prepare for a new operation.
The tour of the best bathroom in Gaza. Follow me. 2 or 3 months ago, one guy was shitting in a roof and sniper shot him. This place is dangerous everywhere where you go.
So most of the people don't have phones in here. Some of the commanders do. But in general, between newspapers, playing cards, lots of backgammon and chess that people are playing and just talking, kind of going back to the things that we used to do. And that's why the people with whom you serve here usually end up becoming your family for life, because you don't have the other distractions around you. And what you're going through with them, the way you process that, the way you speak all the time, it really builds special relationships for your entire life. There's also, just a lot of boredom. As much as we try to have a routine, it's kind of the opposite of routine. Sometimes your morning starts at 2 in the morning. Sometimes it'll start at 9 in the morning, depending what your job is, depending where you are in the rotation. So you sleep at kind of abnormal hours in definitely what are considered abnormal conditions. And within that, you try and build some sense of normalcy.
Ready?
Let's go in.
Go in.
Now we're only going about a half kilometer, so about 500 meters. And what we're going to is where a few companies are running different operations in order to push the corridor further to the north.
Company. Right, man.
With the binoculars, I look for snipers, enemy observers. You can pretty much focus onto buildings and windows, but the enemy knows how to do this stuff also, so it's kind of a battle brain.
The element of surprise is much greater on their part. The enemy has learned what we do. They're observing us from the area that you saw out there. You have about 800 operatives there, and they're working together. They have observation equipment, and this is their home territory. They're waiting for us, to make even the slightest mistake, and through that, they take advantage. And in their mind, they have all the time in the world. And so you see, as much as there's quote unquote less action in front of us on a daily basis, with the element of surprise, it's created kind of, a lot more suspense in what we're doing, knowing that this eerie quietness could explode on you at any point.
I have a PhD from the Hebrew University in International Relations, from Paris, France. Let's say that, I came with a certain vision of what my life in Israel would be. There were some moments or experiences that I went through in the last month that I didn't think about, but I guess it's part of the Israeli dream now. And we know also that we are coming back to a country that is still divided and still hurting. And in a certain way, being isolated here in the middle of Gaza, it's a good protection against all these hard feelings that are important now and very strong in the Israeli society right now.
It's very intense, very intense. I mean, it's not about causing as much destruction as we can. We're trying to avoid it, but sometimes I feel that we don't have any other alternative. We barely see a civilian population in here. First round, we saw a lot of them. It was heartbreaking, really. I mean, seeing all the people going from Gaza City down north, refugees, really. I mean, it's hard to see that. I'm hoping for the people of Gaza also that this situation will end.
The entire situation, even though I'll probably feel this way my entire life, is just completely heartbreaking from so many angles. I mean, just the whole 11 months are a lifetime of tragedies.
I think our families aren't happy we're here, but they understand why we're here. You know, you can't shed much of a positive light on a war. This is Israel defending itself and Hamas abiding by the ideology.
You fight for your home. You see your home. In the night, you see the light of Israel. And you remember why you're here.